What's going on, guys? It is MadManPlant, and we are back at the American Autoflower Cup, and I am super excited. And I got the highest host with me, the man that's going to lay it all out for everybody. What's going on, Adam?
Well, just chilling. High, trying to chill. It's hot as hell outside right now. Shout out to the LA weather. We love it.
Yeah, well, we managed to be successful in being put in the coolest room, literally.
Because you're in here.
What?
It's the coolest room because you're in here.
Oh, dude, no, I was actually thinking it was the blue current culture background that was
I
really
think
chilling
it's
it down.
you.
Yeah, well, I like to think that what I've learned through this weekend, through being around really great growers and just learning, because I always tell people I'm on the newer side of things, right? So I've only been around for about 4 years. Other than that, I've smoked for maybe 10 years. So one of the great things about this weekend and just about these events is you really get to meet so many people. And like yourself, somebody that has a lot of skin in the game, does a lot of great things. I always watch you on social media, and whether you're at golf tournaments or traveling or doing cups or whatever, where's your inspiration come from all this? What do you get out of things like tonight and being the highest host?
Well, first of all, it's cannabis. We love cannabis. That's why we're all here. And that's like the foundation to a lot of great friendships, even though there's more to us than just weed and real life interactions. We were just discussing before the show how like social media is whack and how there's so many like restrictions. And, I've been deleted multiple times, and it's just like a necessary evil. And that's like the life people are so used to now, is just living life through a screen and not real life interactions. And I think personal engagement and just seeing people in real life and feeling their energy is way different. And that's why I love doing these events and being a part of so many events and throwing events, and been doing it for a long time.
No, it is. And I was actually speaking with Jeremy about the secret sesh that was back in the day.
He did the Secret Cup.
Secret Cup.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Yeah, I hosted that too.
Yep. And we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like you and him go way back with this.
That was probably like 12, 13 years ago now. That was a whole bar mitzvah ago, bro.
Do you think that it's evolved? Do you think that the party's still the same? How is it from then to now?
It's completely different now. It's an industry. It's a business. It's not like a culture community where everyone's like excited to share their things. There's a lot of gatekeepers now, and it's like an industry where you got big corporations that are now getting involved that have no culture. They have no sense of what the plan is and the road that we've gotten to, and it's just a business now, dude. There used to be a lot of love. There is still a lot of love. There's still love out here, but there's just a lot of people that have gotten in the space that, don't know the actual journey of cannabis. It used to be taboo. Now it's mainstream. So you just got a bunch of randoms that are involved.
Where do you think that comes from? Do you think it's from what you
legalization
don't know is what you don't know, and they just think that it's better that way, trusting a bigger source versus like a craft
I think
grower?
it's money.
I've always thought that.
And it's a business now, and everyone sees how much money it generates and how many brands are out here. But you see it all the time. These big companies, now we smoke personals. These big companies come with, huge investments, and they blow it and they survive not even a year. And it's just because they don't understand the culture. It's just a different, it's not a basic industry. There's a lot of love to cannabis, and you could see it and taste it when you smoke it. You could tell the difference between shit that's just been grown for money and shit that's grown for love.
I definitely agree. And I think that's one of the best things about the home grower market is when you are a home grower like myself, you put that love into your plants that, on a mass production that you can't do, when you're running 15, 5,000, 100,000, whatever plants there may be. I've never been a commercial scale grower, but I do think so. Cups like this specifically that remember the culture, remember community and what that's built on. Because my thing is, we're all trying to get legalization of cannabis, and we just want to be able to smoke in peace. But what that means is we need to have all people on board. And like you were talking about with gatekeeping and all these, these stage levels of people, if you will, it can make or break something like that. And I think that makes it difficult for those who are maybe like me, like on the newer side, that want to get into it when you know, it's like this hidden secret, but this plant was made to be shared, if you will.
Yeah, but the community that used to be community. The community's dead now. Now it's an industry. But that's what's great about the Autoflower Cup is because it is home growers. It's not like a bunch of, big ass warehouses that are growing autoflower. It's a bunch of homegrown growers that are, want to get into it, that are understand. And the genetics have gotten a lot better now. And now we got rosin from autoflowers,
Yeah.
so it's going to be a completely different game, bro.
Well, even seeing that, going through these samples, there were a lot of great.
Yeah, what you got? Let me roll one.
Okay.
Give me.
You want to pick a number, or
What was your favorite?
So,
or you probably smoked your favorite. What number?
I did.
Here,
did
just give me like
smoke
3
my favorite.
random jars, and I'll see how they are.
I'm gonna give you number 53.
Let's do it.
Tell us what you think and what you smell.
It's all right. It's all right. I don't really smell much. Let me finger fuck it real quick to break up the terps. It smells like chronic. Maybe a little lemony. Looks all right. It's cool. It's probably not a winner, but it looks good.
We'll roll it up here and
let me get one more. Let me see one more.
All right.
Let me see one more. Let me see one more.
Let's go with.
Let me see some autoflower.
This one looks really pretty good. It has a lot of color into it.
11. I like 11 because I'm number 1 twice. You know what I'm saying? What?
Oh, man, dude. That's what's up.
All right, it's a little bit more like creamy, desserty. Got a little bit more jar appeal for the average consumer. It's cool. It's cool. Here, we'll do a little salad.
Do it. Go for it.
That's
All
right.
right, use the whole thing, dude.
Yeah. All right, I'll just do that. One jar, one blunt.
So what I'm doing tonight is, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Doing well, man. It's good to see you.
Yes, I got your videos too, man.
That's awesome.
Sorry what you done. And
Well, what I'm doing tonight, and I'm telling the audience right now, is since I don't travel with my bud because I got enough at home, believe me. I am taking one of the jars and I'm smoking a joint with each person. So this way, anybody on the podcast can get a little taste of the flavors that were in the judges kit since I was honored and to be a judge this year. So it's really cool and it's made to be shared. So I'm just, just having fun with it. But back to you real quick because we got 2 minutes left and then I need to let you get going because we need to get this wonderful party started here tonight.
The party started, bro. What do we mean? We're already partying.
We're already partying then. Maybe I'm a little bit delayed. I remember I'm from Virginia, so we are 3 hours behind. All right, so there may be a little late.
You're actually 3 hours ahead. Yeah, it's nighttime.
Maybe I should go lay down.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'll help you out.
You're my light right now. You're figuring it out for me in real time. I love that. It's like ChatGPT. Nope, that is actually correct.
Damn, I wish I was that smart. Shout out to ChatGPT.
Dude, I use ChatGPT for everything.
It's the new Google.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going for the taste test. So it was look, smell,
looked all right,
smoke.
smelled okay, smokes. It's chill.
Chill.
Is it an award winner? I don't know. I got to see all the other ones, but it could be a contender. There's 58 entries. It's a lot of weed.
It was a lot of weed.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So
53 was chill.
So to wrap this up real quick, what do you expect to see this year as the 3rd annual American Autoflower Cup? Anything new and exciting that you're hoping to see?
Well, I'm excited about the concentrate category with autoflower. I'm excited to see how the rosin turns out and how the solvent list turns out. It's going to be exciting to see because if it's actually good and decent, I think autoflower will be the new wave for, industry growers just to like set it and forget it because you don't need to worry about lights. You just worry about time and that shit just does it all on its own.
Okay, I kind of like a 2-minute meal in the microwave.
Yeah.
You push it, you get everything's done all at one time.
I think what people don't understand is they've been working on the genetics for so many years, and autoflower used to be ruderalis, heavy, stringy, just like not contained, but now they're crossing it with newer strains and they're having newer genetics involved with the autoflowers. So It's looking good, man. I mean, for the average consumer that doesn't really understand, I mean, it could pass as great weed. You know, like with beers, I don't know shit about beers. I don't know the difference between lagers and late. Is it a lager? A IPA, a
Lager,
hail.
IPAs,
See, I don't even know,
pale
but like all the
ales.
beers the same, just like weed to some people. I've been selling weed for a very long time, so the average consumer just they don't really give a fuck. They just want to know if they can afford it.
When you put that level of like education to it, it becomes more than just getting stoned, and that's kind of what helps kind of explain that weed is more than just the value of getting high. It's learning the flavors, learning terpenes, learning the values, different properties. This weed does this to me. This weed helps me with this.
It's different for everybody.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't affect everybody the same, and some people have different palates, what they like differently as far as like taste. But like the majority of the consumers out there, like we are a small niche of the industry that like really look after terps and flavors. But the average consumer that walks into a legal shop, they just want to get the most bang for their buck. They want to. Can I get a half ounce for $40? Pre-rolls, please.
Yeah.
That's like the average consumer, not our small percent that really cares. So that's what I'm saying with autoflower, the way it's looking now, that shit can change the game.
Well, I also believe that
I'm gonna go get some seeds, actually.
Well, you definitely should. I've started with autoflowers, and I have done very well with autoflowers, and I've also done very bad with autoflowers where they're about this tall when they go in flower.
That's any grow.
So you know what I mean. So you have but it's all genetics. All the seeds are different. You just have some plants.
It's called pheno hunting.
Well, yeah, and that's why. But that's why when you really get into this, you understand how a plant cut could go for $20,000 for a breeder's cut because of the value and the power behind some of these plants and the phenos and everything like that.
How long you been smoking?
When I first started smoking, I was 13 years old. I tried it for the first time, didn't get high at all, and then I started around 23.
2023
is when I first started smoking like full time, and I used to just buy, at the age of 23.
He's age of 23.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said 2023. You started.
Oh, you're just a baby.
No, yeah. So I'm 36
I'm
now.
like, I got pipes older. I got pipes older than your smoking career.
But like.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've been smoking since the late 1900s.
1900s.
It's
BC.
It's been a minute. I've been involved, like you said, with a lot of events and a lot of, I got some strains on the legal market and the compliant market. I'm always working with growers and shops and trying to, I used to love educating people, but they don't really care. They just want to be entertained. So you got to do it like you got to like do it like a edutainment, I like to call it, where you like educate while being entertaining. And that's just been my mission. Just when I started podcasting in 2009, was just to like let people know, because no one really knows. When you walk into a dispensary, no one knows what the fuck they're looking for. Like the average person doesn't know. They're just used to getting a Ziploc bag in the Ralph's parking lot, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's good enough for them.
Yeah. So just letting people know what to look for and what to enjoy is good. And that's why this autoflower cup is going to change the game when we find out who wins, and everyone's going to look for those jars.
Well, we're gonna let you go. You're gonna be able to tell us exactly who that is because
I got the winners in my pocket.
Announcer, for the entire night, which is hosting. Super cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's an honor. Third annual. Yeah, I've done all three.
We're hoping that you say our name.
What's your name? Huh? Verdale. Verdale. Is that how you say it?
No, Verdale.
All right, I got you. Listen. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to see what happens. We got music. We got comedy. We got free giveaways.
We got the mental health panel.
We got the mental health panel. I know he's a panelist right here. So
hey, brother. How's it going, dude?
He's ready to get on. So I appreciate your time.
Good to see you. Yeah.
What are we on right now? What are you streaming on?
We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
Okay, YouTube, Getting High. Oh, YouTube and Twitter. Nice, I like that. Getting High with.
Yeah, shout yourself out.
Yeah, Getting High with YouTube and Twitter. I talk a lot of shit, and I get high, and I just enjoy life, man. We're very grateful to be where we're at right now. Smoking weed freely.
I could not agree with the gratitude of just being able to be here in general. So I totally sympathize with that 100%. Guys, we have more podcasts coming up your way. It's just getting started here at the American Autoflower Cup 2025. We will see you guys very, very soon. Peace.
Bye. Look, you're